The day you wake up and realize you can't recall your grandchild's name, or the sheer effort it takes to just get out of bed, that's not just aging. That's a silent thief stealing your vitality. For millions of us over 50, that creeping fatigue, that foggy brain, the frustration of forgetting what you walked into a room, for it's become the new normal. We blame it on stress, on a busy life, on simply getting older. But what if I told you there are 3 specific, often overlooked nutritional deficiencies actively sabotaging your energy and your memory? And doctors are issuing a stark warning: these deficiencies are quietly killing your zest for life. Think about it. By age 50, our bodies have a lifetime of experiences, but they've also been subjected to a lifetime of demands. Nutrient absorption can change, our dietary needs evolve, and the modern food landscape, while abundant, is often nutrient poor. This isn't about doom and gloom, it's about empowerment. Understanding these hidden deficiencies is the first, crucial step towards reclaiming your vibrant self. We're talking about the energy to play with your grandkids, the clarity to enjoy a good book, the sharp memory to recall cherished moments. This is about living your golden years with the gusto you deserve, not just surviving them. Let's start with the first culprit, a nutrient so fundamental it's often called the energy vitamin, yet its deficiency is rampant after 50. We're talking about a vitamin B12. Now, why is B12 so crucial, especially as we age? Well, vitamin B12 is like the conductor of your body's energy orchestra. It plays a vital role in creating red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your body. Without enough oxygen reaching your tissues, you're going to feel sluggish, fatigued, and just plain drained. More importantly, for your cognitive health, B12 is essential for the formation and maintenance of myelin, the protective sheath around your nerve fibers. Think of myelin as the insulation on an electrical wire. It ensures that nerve signals travel efficiently. When B12 levels drop, this insulation can degrade, leading to slower nerve communication, which directly impacts your memory, concentration, and even mood. Statistics paint a concerning picture. Studies suggest that anywhere from 10% to 30% of adults over 50 may have a reduced ability to absorb vitamin B12 from food. This isn't because they aren't eating enough, it's often due to decreased stomach acid production, a common change with age. Stomach acid is necessary to release B12 from the proteins in your food. If you're taking antacids or acid reducers regularly, this further impairs B12 absorption. Even if you're consuming B12-rich foods like meat, fish, eggs, and dairy, your body might not be able to unlock and utilize it effectively. The signs of B12 deficiency can be insidious and easily mistaken for normal aging. You might experience persistent fatigue that doesn't improve with rest, brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and short-term memory lapses are also very common. Some people report a tingling or numbness in their hands and feet, a neurological symptom that arises from nerve damage due to myelin degradation. You might also notice mood changes, such as irritability, depression, or even anxiety. Some individuals might even experience balance problems or a sore, swollen tongue. Imagine Sarah, a retired teacher who loved gardening and spending time with her family. Over the past few years, she noticed she was constantly tired, even after a full night's sleep. Her once sharp mind felt cloudy. She'd forget appointments and struggle to follow conversations. She started withdrawing from social activities because she felt she couldn't keep up. Her doctor initially attributed it to stress, but when her symptoms worsened, including a persistent tingling in her fingers, a blood test revealed a severe vitamin B12 deficiency. After starting B12 supplementation, Sarah felt like a new person. Her energy returned, her mind cleared, and she was back in her garden, enjoying life with her grandchildren again. Ignoring B12 deficiency can have serious long-term consequences. Persistent fatigue can lead to a sedentary lifestyle, further impacting overall health. Neurological damage, if left unaddressed for too long, can become irreversible, leading to significant and lasting cognitive impairment and nerve problems. It's not just about feeling tired, it's about the potential for genuine, long-term decline in your quality of life. Now, let's move to our second silent saboteur, a mineral often overshadowed by its more famous counterparts, but absolutely critical for brain function and energy production. Magnesium. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, including energy metabolism and neurotransmitter synthesis. It's like the spark plug for your cells. Without enough, your energy production falters. For your brain, magnesium plays a crucial role in synaptic plasticity, which is the ability of synapses, the connections between neurons, to strengthen or weaken over time, which is the basis of learning and memory. It also helps regulate neurotransmitters that send signals throughout your brain and body, influencing mood, sleep, and cognitive function. The prevalence of magnesium deficiency is staggering. Many studies suggest that a significant portion of the population, and particularly those over 50, do not meet the recommended daily intake of magnesium. Why is this so common after 50? Several factors contribute. First, our dietary intake of magnesium, rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains might decrease as appetite changes or as we adopt less nutrient-dense diets. Second, certain medications commonly prescribed to older adults, such as diuretics and proton pump inhibitors, can actually deplete magnesium levels. Furthermore, chronic stress, a common companion in later life, can also increase the body's magnesium loss. Age-related changes in kidney function can also affect how well the body retains magnesium. The symptoms of magnesium deficiency are often subtle and can overlap with other issues, making them easily missed. You might experience muscle cramps or twitches, restless legs, or general muscle weakness. On the energy front, fatigue and low stamina are hallmark signs. For cognitive function, you might notice a decline in your ability to focus, poor memory recall, and a general feeling of mental fogginess. Magnesium also significantly impacts mood. Deficiency can manifest as increased anxiety, irritability, and even depression. Some people might also experience headaches or migraines, poor sleep quality, and an increased sensitivity to noise. Consider John, a retired accountant who loved playing golf. He started feeling a persistent weariness that made even a round of golf feel like an insurmountable task. His memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be. He'd misplace his car keys daily and struggle to remember people's names at social gatherings. He also found himself feeling unusually anxious and irritable, which was out of character for him. His doctor, noticing these patterns and his often strained complexion, suspected a deeper issue. A blood test revealed his magnesium levels were critically low. After incorporating magnesium, rich foods and a magnesium supplement, John felt a significant shift. His energy levels improved dramatically, his mental clarity returned, and the persistent anxiety began to subside, allowing him to enjoy his golf and his family once more. If left unaddressed, chronic magnesium deficiency can contribute to a range of health problems. Beyond the immediate impact on energy and memory, it can increase the risk of osteoporosis, cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and even affect blood pressure regulation. The neurological consequences can exacerbate age-related cognitive decline, making it harder to maintain independence and quality of life. It's a mineral that truly underpins many essential bodily functions, and its absence can have far-reaching effects. Our third, and perhaps most surprising, hidden deficiency is vitamin D. Often called the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D is crucial for bone health, but its role extends far beyond that, playing a significant part in energy levels and cognitive function, particularly as we age. Vitamin D acts as a hormone in your body, influencing everything from your immune system to your brain cells. In the brain, vitamin D receptors are found in areas associated with learning, memory, and mood. It's believed to help protect neurons, promote nerve growth, and regulate neurotransmitters essential for cognitive processes. Low vitamin D levels have been linked to impaired cognitive function, including problems with executive function, memory, and processing speed. The prevalence of vitamin D deficiency is alarmingly high, especially in older adults. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at synthesizing vitamin D from sunlight. Furthermore, many people over 50 spend less time outdoors, or they use sunscreen diligently, which blocks the UV rays needed for vitamin D production. Certain medical conditions, like kidney disease, and some medications can also interfere with vitamin D metabolism. Even if you live in a sunny climate, factors like pollution, clothing, and simply being indoors can significantly limit your exposure. Estimates vary, but a substantial percentage of older adults are believed to be deficient or insufficient in vitamin D. The symptoms of vitamin D deficiency can be vague and easily attributed to other factors. Persistent fatigue and low energy are common complaints. You might experience a general sense of malaise or weakness. For cognitive function, you could notice a decline in memory, difficulty concentrating, and a slower thought process. Some individuals might experience mood swings, depression, or a general feeling of being down. Bone and muscle pain, particularly in the back and legs, can also be indicative of low vitamin D, as it's crucial for calcium absorption. More severe deficiencies can contribute to increased susceptibility to infections due to its role in immune function. Let me tell you about Eleanor. Eleanor, a vibrant woman who loved to travel, found herself increasingly unable to enjoy her passions. She felt perpetually exhausted, struggled to keep up with her grandchildren, and found it difficult to recall the details of her recent trips. She also noticed a persistent ache in her joints that made even short walks uncomfortable. Her doctor, after hearing her describe these changes, ordered a vitamin D test. Eleanor's levels were extremely low. After starting a vitamin D supplement, tailored to her specific needs, Eleanor described feeling a reawakening. Her energy returned. Her mind became clearer, and the joint pain significantly improved, allowing her to plan her next adventure with her family. The long-term consequences of chronic vitamin D deficiency can be severe. Beyond the impact on energy and cognitive function, it significantly increases the risk of osteoporosis and fractures, making falls more dangerous. It's also been linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, certain types of cancer, and autoimmune disorders. For cognitive health, prolonged low levels can accelerate age-related cognitive decline and potentially increase the risk of dementia. It's a vitamin that is fundamental to maintaining not just physical health, but also mental acuity and emotional well-being throughout our later years. So, what can we do about these hidden deficiencies? The good news is that with awareness and proactive steps, these issues are largely manageable and often reversible. Let's talk solutions, tailored for those of us over 50, focusing on practical, accessible approaches. First, vitamin B12. The most reliable way to address B12 deficiency is through supplementation. For those with absorption issues, oral supplements can still be effective, but look for forms like methylcobalamin or adenosylcobalamin, which are thought to be more readily absorbed. Sublingual tablets, which dissolve under your tongue, can also bypass the digestive system and offer better absorption. And for severe deficiencies, B12 injections, administered by a healthcare professional, are the most effective way to rapidly replenish levels. Dietarily, while absorption can be an issue, it's still important to consume B12-rich foods. These include lean meats, beef, lamb, poultry, chicken, turkey, fish, salmon, tuna, eggs, and dairy products. For vegetarians and vegans, fortified foods like nutritional yeast, plant-based milks, and cereals are crucial, but often supplementation is still necessary. A simple blood test can confirm your B12 levels, so discussing this with your doctor is the ideal first step. Next, magnesium. Boosting your magnesium intake can be achieved through both diet and supplements. In your diet, focus on leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale, nuts and seeds, almonds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, whole grains, oats, quinoa, brown rice, dark chocolate, avocados, and fatty fish. Increasing your intake of these foods can make a significant difference. For supplementation, magnesium comes in various forms, each with different absorption rates and potential side effects. Magnesium glycinate and magnesium citrate are generally well tolerated and have good absorption rates, often recommended for improving sleep and reducing anxiety. Magnesium malate can be beneficial for energy production and muscle function. Magnesium L-threonate is particularly noted for its ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, potentially offering greater cognitive benefits. However, it's important to start with a lower dose and gradually increase it, as too much magnesium can lead to digestive upset like diarrhea. Always consult your doctor, especially if you have kidney issues, as excess magnesium can be a concern. Finally, vitamin D. Since sun exposure can be limited, and skin synthesis less efficient with age, supplementation is often the most practical and effective route. The recommended daily allowance varies, but many experts suggest higher doses for older adults, often ranging from 1,000 to 2,000 IU per day, though some may need more. It's crucial to get your vitamin D levels tested by a doctor to determine the appropriate dosage for you. Vitamin D supplements are typically available in two forms: D2-ergocalciferol and D3-cholecalciferol. Vitamin D3 is generally considered more effective at raising and maintaining blood levels. Taking vitamin D with a meal that contains some fat can improve its absorption. Beyond supplements, increasing your intake of vitamin D-rich foods is also beneficial. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and tuna are excellent sources, as are fortified dairy products, plant-based milks, and cereals. However, dietary sources alone are often insufficient to correct a significant deficiency. Lifestyle changes play a crucial role in supporting nutrient absorption and overall well-being. As regular, moderate exercise improves circulation, which helps deliver oxygen and nutrients throughout your body, including to your brain. It also can positively impact mood and sleep quality. Aim for activities you enjoy, like brisk walking, swimming, yoga, or Tai Chi. Stress management techniques, such as mindfulness meditation, or deep breathing exercises can also reduce the body's demand for certain nutrients like magnesium and improve overall hormonal balance. Prioritizing quality sleep is fundamental for energy restoration and cognitive function. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule and creating a relaxing bedtime routine can make a world of difference. It's also important to be mindful of interactions with medications. If you are taking multiple medications, it's essential to discuss potential nutrient depletions or interactions with your doctor or pharmacist. For example, certain diabetes medications can affect B12 absorption, and some cholesterol-lowering drugs can interfere with vitamin D absorption. Remember, these are not quick fixes, but rather sustainable strategies for long-term vitality. The journey back to vibrant energy and sharp memory begins with small, consistent steps. Don't let fatigue and forgetfulness define your golden years. By understanding and addressing these hidden nutritional deficiencies, you have the power to reclaim your energy, sharpen your mind, and truly live your life to the fullest. It's about investing in your future self, ensuring that your mind remains as sharp as your spirit, and your energy levels allow you to embrace every day with enthusiasm. The transformation is within your reach, a testament to your commitment to your own health and well-being. Thank you for staying with me through this in-depth exploration. I truly appreciate you taking the time to invest in your health. If you found this information valuable and want to continue this journey of health and vitality, please consider subscribing to our channel, Body Revival. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on our future videos, packed with more actionable insights on aging gracefully and living your healthiest life. Here's to your continued good health and inner strength.